we gotta stick together. Flush it, 'cause, we have a long season.
Did this feel harder to flush than maybe some of the losses you experienced in the past?
I mean, yeah, but we gotta flush it. Yeah, we gotta flush it because the long season. We got a good team coming up, so
What makes this different than other losses?
it's a close game. Everybody, schedule on the calendar on it. I ain't gonna be the dead horse, but we just gotta finish. I mean,
Like, I know it's a really tough game, tough loss. You probably could just go home. Why come out here? Why do this part of it? Why is this important to you?
say again.
Yeah, why come out here and talk to us after a loss like that when maybe you could just probably go home? Why is this important to you to come out here and talk and answer questions?
I mean, they tell me to do it, but at the same time, like, I ain't
Okay.
for real. But I'm gonna answer your questions. So
Obviously, the fans are frustrated after the game, but what's kind of your message to the student body and the fans that continue to support the team as y'all go through this last stretch of the season?
um, yeah, like I said, we all upset, fans upset, but at the same time, we got to stick together. It's a long season, so we just gotta finish.
Like, what can you do tomorrow to flush this loss? Like, what and get ready for Washington? How do you go about that?
No, for me, just going to the building, make sure everybody's straight, checking on everybody, and obviously we gotta watch film, critique what we gotta fix, what we did good on, and obviously we gotta move on from it.
What was the message from Coach Franklin after the game?
Just like every game, he loves us, he appreciates us, like he wanted the game for us for real, what he's been telling. So, it hurts, but we gotta move on.
How do you handle the post game locker room after something after a loss like this?
To be honest, yeah, I was just upset like everybody else. Everybody's upset too. So, I'm running around to everybody telling each other, we're good. We got a long season ahead of us. Just got to figure it out, which you will. So, you,
What gives you that confidence that you'll figure it out?
yeah, we have a long season. It's one of them type of games too. Give credit to Old State. They're a good team. It's a four-quarter game. We had to finish. But it just shows like, we lasted throughout the whole game, but we obviously didn't finish. So, I feel good where we're at. We just got to keep going. Finish.
You guys have finished in many games this year, though. I mean, that's something that you guys kind of trademarked yours was finishing opponents coming back or keeping a lead and winning. So, what do you think the difference was between the first 7 weeks and today? Besides the opponent, obviously.
I mean, just executing. We made a lot of mistakes. We're not perfect, but games like this, we can't do those mistakes. So just gotta figure it out through film.
Nick, you said Coach Franklin said he wanted this one for you guys too. How did he display that throughout the week?
What you mean?
You just said that he had mentioned that he really wanted this one for you guys. So what did that mean to you guys? How did you feel that leading up to this one?
Yeah, we felt it, man. We felt confident. We won this too. As a team, for coaches, just for everybody, for this whole community. And obviously we didn't finish, so we're all upset. So we just gotta figure it out.
When the offense isn't having as much success as it has in previous games, do you feel that kind of compounding on top of itself throughout a game?
Should be
Like, does that add more pressure
uh,
as maybe you can't finish a drive?
yeah, for sure. There were some drives, we right there, goal line, the red zone, where we can obviously put points on the board, but just mistakes, penalties and all that. So, we gotta figure it out and put just yeah, like I said, just figure it out.
A lot of people measure teams and coaches by these types of performances, Nick. How do you think that's fair, and do you look at it the same way as a player?
Just say again.
A lot of people measure teams and coaches by these big games. I'm just wondering, as a player, do you look at it the same way, or how do you measure yourself in these types of settings?
Man, I'll tell you this loss is on us, like on everybody, man. Like offense, defense, special teams. Like we're all gonna take the blame, as a whole team. So there ain't no pointing fingers on nobody.
Like, how do you control emotions in games like this and teammates when it's a maybe a little bit more juice to it and there's a lot of hype to it? Is it a little bit tougher to control emotions out there, both for you and your teammates at all?
Not real, a little bit. Just taking one game, one play at a time. We know it'd be a four-quarter game, so we didn't try to get too hype or too low because a team like Old State, we got like 4 quarters.
What did Ohio State's defense do well that made things different for you guys?
Yeah, their defense is really good. They tackle well. Defense, they're just really good defense. And again, we made mistakes too. So I ain't try to give them a lot of credit, but again, they're really good team. So you gotta give them credit too. Still,
After Ohio State's touchdowns, you guys had a couple of 3-and-outs. How much of those impacted you guys moving forward offensively? Did those situations where you couldn't get drives going kind of put more pressure to try a little bit harder in some situations?
yeah. Like we said this whole week, we got to stay ahead of the sticks. That's what really O State's good at: third down, first down, all that. So, just staying ahead of the sticks, staying on schedule. Which obviously we didn't do that throughout the whole game, so it kind of put our defense in bad situations. So we got to do that.
When that happens early on in a game like it did today, is it harder to come back from that?
Yeah, because again, like a team like O State, we can't do that. Like, the other teams you can get away from, but like top 5 team, like you can't do that.
You talked Flushing. Moving on. What do you want to show next week against Washington?
You said one on show.
Yeah, but what do you want to put on the show?
So everybody, we're not done yet. One loss doesn't define us as a whole team. So we just got to wait to practice, get better, then go show throughout the game.
Two more guys.
What's the hardest part about dealing with this, coming back from this scene afterwards?
Like, it's a hard loss. Team like that. It was a good game. Felt like we could have won too. There's simple mistakes to speak.
How do you deal with it?
Like going to practice and getting better. That's how we do it.
Nick, moving forward, does this put a fire under you guys?
Yeah, it definitely does. We don't like losing. None of us likes losing. So, we just got to build that momentum back up, through practice tomorrow, see the film we got fixed, and we got to move on from that.
Thanks, Nick.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thanks, Nick.